The cold hard truth is, if you want to be a full-time artist, then you're gonna have to make money. And social media is a great tool to generate income, so you're gonna have to conform. You're gonna have to play the game of making content. But like Pablo Picasso said, learn the rules like a pro so you can break them like an artist. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna make content like artists. However, most artists do it wrong. They adjust their art to fit the masses, and in the process they lose themselves and their freedom of expression. So a better approach is to stay true to your art, but adjust how you give it to the world, aka your marketing. Just think about it like this: your art is the product and your marketing is the packaging. So instead of changing the product, change how it looks on the outside. Create for you, but market it for them. And the best way to do this is to disguise your art in content packaging. Basically make your art look like it's content. But before I show you how to do this, we need to distinguish the difference between the both of them. So the difference between art and content is intent. Content is created because you feel like you have to put something out there, because you're bored or you want attention. Art, on the other hand, is created for your own self-expression, to make people think, feel, and create change. Your why is the first component. In addition, content is created for anyone and everyone, but art is created for a specific group of people, a community, or a movement. Therefore, if you want to make art, you need to know why you're creating and for who. Additionally, you can tell who's a content creator or an artist by the way they interact with others. Content creators' interactions always feel transactional. They want something from you, either attention or money. I mean, it kinda always feels like they're trying to sell you something. But artist interactions are all about connection. Artists want to give you something. Like I said, they either want to make you think or give you a feeling that creates change. Content creators are making noise for these platforms simply to make money and feed their attention addiction. However, artists use these platforms to express themselves and communicate with a specific group of people. And they're able to do this by disguising their art as content. Grab people's attention with what they want, but give them what they need. You can say it's kinda clickbait, but we gotta do what we gotta do. So the one thing most people want from content is entertainment. Most people are not happy or fulfilled with their lives, so they use entertainment to escape reality. Whether they're on a lunch break or on the couch after a long day at work or school, they jump on their phones and scroll through content. They want to take their minds off of reality. But that's not a good solution for an unhappy life. I mean, how great do you feel after scrolling on your phone all day? People just want comfort from that content. But what they need is transformation, either physically, emotionally, mentally, or spiritually. And that's where an artist steps in. Step 1 is to know your message and your vision, because this is how you stay true to your art. It's your foundation. It's the one thing that's going to attract the right people to you. So you should never change it to please everyone, because if you do, you water down your message, and it won't mean anything to anyone. Your message is everything. So if you don't know your message yet, you either need to take some time to develop it, or use your story as your message, because eventually if you keep repeating it, your message will emerge. But if you want to start developing your message, here are some basic questions to get you started. Number 1, what do you believe in? Specifically, what core beliefs and values drive you and your art? Number 2, why do you create? You need to stand for something because people need something to believe in. Number 3, why do people consume your art? Like, what are they looking for and what should they be looking for? And finally, what makes you and your art different? You need to know what separates you from every other artist, and it's usually found in your story. So the next step after you've identified your message is to do some market research. Basically see what content is working. Look for common themes, styles, and formats. These are going to be your packaging, the one thing people see on the surface that's going to grab their attention. This could be a photo dump, a skit, a vlog, a tutorial, a dance, etc. Understand what's working on the specific platform you're creating for. For example, a vlog might work on YouTube, but not on Instagram. And when you're doing your research, focus on the details. For instance, the fonts, the colors, the sounds, the timing, the feeling of the content. Because you're going to use all this information to help you structure your art. I mean, most content creators don't know what they're doing. They're just trying to grab attention, and it's working. So as an artist, if you're able to research and dissect their content, you'll be able to use this information to package your art better. Finally, once you have your message and you've done your research, it's time to combine them. You're going to hide your message within that content packaging. You're going to grab people's attention with what they want, the content, but you're going to give them what they need, your message. Therefore, after consuming your content, they're going to feel a lot better compared to content with no message. And the truth is, your message doesn't have to be that deep. Your message can basically be to make someone's day better with a good laugh. That's why a TikTok skit can be art if that's your intention. On the other hand, it can be as deep as helping people overcome their traumas. People might want to see how you live your day, but within that vlog, you can show people your journaling process to overcoming your traumas. So here are some additional tips to help you get your message across within your content. First, you need to be clear, not clever. If you try to be too artistic within your content, people are not going to understand it and scroll right past it. So one of the best ways to make your content clear is by giving context. Make it easy for people to resonate with what you're communicating. No one can tell what's happening or how you feel in a picture or video, so you have to tell them. As much as you want to believe it, your art doesn't speak for itself. So explain to your people within the caption, the video, or however your creativity tells you to do it. And finally, make your content conversational. Remember, art is your own self-expression to make people think, feel, and create change. So spark those questions in them and make them search for those answers. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to make art or die.